It's Steve from my Shady Squad. I know it's you, motherfucker.
Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up, bum, bum, follow if you want me one.
You can find me on a skylight, stomp my feet and I go bye-bye. Floating through the elevator of my mind's eye, I'm fine. Feeling dizzy like a rascal, baby, I'm grime. And if you wanna square up, then I am Einstein. Taking gravity bongs back at high times. Find me on a weeknight, middle of a street fight. Smoking on a peace pipe, trying to get my teeth fixed, right? I'm to make it the ace, breaking records of pace. And I need another win like the devil needs a fireplace. Smoking in the back room, sitting in the black tomb, screaming in the quiet place, hoping they'll come back soon. Fuck it, man, I'm tired, mate. It's really pretty pointless when you're sitting at a higher rate. Looking for a hideaway, smoke some and hibernate. I am great.
Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up, bum, bum, follow if you want me one. Want me one. Beat up, bum, bum, running through the night we come. Beat up,
Bullshit, I don't see like Stevie Wonder. I'm having tunnel vision, baby. I ain't trying to fumble. I'm letting niggas drop, but I'ma take over after summer. Real trench nigga, I pull up, fuck around without a condom. Cool ass nigga, I'll pop out in the heat with a LB bomber. Big old blick under my shirt, this bitch hit louder than some thunder. I need a trap bitch that get to work and drive just like Sean. You know how many cookies I done whipped up in my pocket and they crumble. You know how many losses I done ticket, trying to stack it, trying to bubble. How many blocks I done beat, catching plays, burning rough. So what the fuck I like frontin' a broke ass nigga some marijuana. Don't try me, I'm crazy than that nigga that came out of Donda. Fuck up being truck, I gang pull up in A2 Hummer. I don't give a fuck if my hood got more stain than no summer. These niggas ain't getting no money, 213, I'll buy bombs.
What's up, guys? Good morning. How are we doing this morning? We're back here for more Cyraxx nonsense. Cyraxx came on live on Facebook last night to cry about his lost brands, guys. His lost t-shirt brands that's been 12 years in the making, snatched away from him overnight by William Glory Hole. And then he came live just this morning to cry about all the mean trolls and retire from the internet for good, guys. Retiring from the internet for good. We're never gonna hear from him again. He's gonna go away and better his life now. So, as always, we got some videos to watch. Let me put up the fly. And let's watch Cyraxx crying about his brands being stolen. Very sad boy. Yeah, this is his second retirement. Second retirement in less than 12 hours. Isn't that amazing? Less than 12 hours. He's the king of retiring. Oh, I forgot my overlays. Hold on. Where's my banners? I sourced these, by the way. There we go. There we go. I sourced these. Go give N-word boy a like and a sub.
One single question. For William Glory Hole, N-word boy, and the entire troll community. That's it, just one question that I wish I could get a straight answer to.
And why do you feel the need to do this to me, guys? It's been answered to him over and over, and his response to that is no. I want to know the real reason. And the real reason he thinks is because he wants everyone to say, oh, well, we only do it because you look funny, Cyraxx. And then you go, aha, I gotcha. And you're legally not allowed to do this anymore.
And that is why.
There it is, why.
Why make me a target? Why did you guys target me right from the jump?
Because you're a horrible person.
What did I ever do to be made a target? What did I do to deserve to be made a target?
I mean, 10 years of acting like one of the worst persons online, acting like a criminal, acting like a horrible person, trying to steal artwork from other people, trying to steal music from other people and sell it as your own. Lots of reasons why people dislike you. It's true. It's true.
You know, back before all of this started, I was living a normal life.
Oh, good. Good, the story. I was living a normal life. He was never living a normal life. He talks about 12 years ago when I was living a normal life. 12 years ago, he was getting kicked out of high school after spending 9 years as a freshman in high school. And he was unleashed on the world where he decided to be an internet creature and put out videos pretending to be famous. Never had a normal life.
I had my high school sweetheart that I was engaged to. I had my whole music career ahead of me. I had everything going for me. And then you guys came in and made me...
Wow, 9 years to not pass freshman year. He didn't even pass freshman year, guys.
...a target, and I don't understand why. Like, what did I ever do to deserve to be made a target? I don't get it. Like,
He was engaged 12 years ago, as much as he was engaged to Kira or any of these other ridiculous people he dates. He's like a child. He dates a woman for 2 weeks. He goes, "We're engaged now. We're totally gonna get married," like a fucking child. He's ridiculous.
Not done anything to anyone to deserve it. Like, I can understand if I did something wrong to be made a target. Like, I can understand that. Like, if I did something previous before I became a target, like, I can understand if I did something legitimately wrong. But I didn't do anything to deserve this.
So what are you going back to, like, before anyone knew who you were? Why did anyone talk about you when they found out who you were and they found this delusional boy on Facebook who was making videos calling out celebrities, pretending he was famous, and so they laughed at him. And his response to that was to act like the worst person in the world, scream and yell, say everything horrible he could do criminal acts to get them to stop talking about him. What did he do to cause any of this stuff that was entirely his own fault, guys?
All I've ever done is live my life in fucking peace.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
And try to do the best I
That's a good point that didn't even occur to me. And I don't know why it didn't, but yeah.
can to get by. Try to make an honest living for myself and my family.
Trying to make an honest living for himself and his family. Last night, he was hoping to get like $1,400 for free from a buddy that he thought was totally going to set him up with new free shit to buy more toys and computers and gadgets to pretend to be famous. That is what he considers trying to make an honest living. Trying to mooch from people on the internet to buy new toys so he can be delusional and have a YouTube channel he makes no money from. That's making an honest living in Cyraxx's mind.
It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. 12 years ago when I started the Hollow Hearts apparel brand, when I started working on ideas for it, I knew that it was going to be something special.
12 years ago when Cyraxx was getting kicked out of high school for being too old to really justify letting him continue to stalk around those halls despite the fact that he hadn't passed a single class in his life. He gets kicked out and he goes, well, the natural progression from this being an absolute failure and getting kicked out of high school after 9 years is to start a t-shirt brand and then work on that for 12 years and make no money from it and then cry when William takes it away 11 minutes after he releases it. 2 from Random Antics. It's not like he threatened to beat Becky. He did. He's a terrible person. He does terrible things.
I knew that I wanted it to be something special one day. And then when I finally get the fucking chance to do it, you guys rip it away from me, saying that I'm stealing from you when I'm not.
I don't think anyone's ever said you're stealing from them. They're saying you're stealing in general because you steal your music, your art, and then you try to sell it. It doesn't matter if the people who are saying you're stealing are the actual people you've stolen it from. You've still stolen every piece of music, art, and trash you try to put out there and claim as your own because you're a thief.
I'm not stealing from anyone. If anything, you, William, and you, N-word boy, are stealing from me. I am not stealing from you. I have never stolen from you. You have always stolen from me. You have stolen all my music. You stole my record label out from under me.
How can someone actually steal a record label? That doesn't even make sense. Unless you just you're a delusional little boy and you're like, ooh, I created a name and it's my record label. And then someone registers a URL with that name because you were too lazy to and you have no money to. And then you go, oh crap, now they stole my record label because it wasn't real, because it didn't exist. You can't just walk into Interscope Records and be like, this is mine now. And all the people at Interscope are going, crap, William stole Interscope from us. It's ridiculous.
You stole everything I fucking cared about out from underneath me. Also, you can feel your little fucking ego-filled bullshit. William's been going after me for the better half of about, I'd say, 4.5, maybe 5 years.
I don't think it was, no, I don't think it was a Sound of Silence. It's a different song. It was a different song. I forget what the name of the song was, but it was Sound of Silence. That's from Disturbed. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
But it didn't get as bad as it did until Marty passed away. When Music Biz Marty died, that's when he went full blown like he is now. Yeah, I don't understand it, William.
That was it. It was Stolen Innocence. Stolen Innocence was the poem he stole. There you go.
I ask you to leave me alone, yet you can't do it, and I don't understand why. Like, what did I ever do to you personally to make you want to make me a target?
It's like he really believes like Cyraxx has to wrong someone personally. He has to specifically steal something from them personally, otherwise they're not allowed to have a problem with anything he is or does or how he acts or anything, and they have to actually love him. In fact, I mean, it's just delusions that like no one's allowed to have an opinion on him if he hasn't personally been the one to wrong them.
I mean, you say I'm an asshole, but you won't even take the time to get to know me as a human fucking being. You'd rather just sit there and judge and attack.
Cyraxx, every time you get on panel with William, you literally won't let him speak. You say he doesn't even deserve to speak, and then you scream at him, call him insults, and then run away. Is that you attempting to have a conversation with him and really make him see your side? Or how about the call? Or how about the call he posted Like last night, which I can't even show on YouTube. It's so horrible with your language. Was that you attempting to level with him and reason with him like an adult?
You know, there's some people that started out as trolls, but instead of doing like you did, they took the time to get to know me as a person, and they see that I'm not evil.
You know, if anything, that call to William just reinforces that you are that horrible person that we all think you are. That when you dropped your guard, when you don't have the ability to be fake and pretend and not be a little monster. That when you're upset and you're at your most like raw, that all you do is scream hate and horrible words and try to cut people down to make them feel as bad as you do in that moment. Rather try to reason with them and work things out. It really just shows that you are that horrible person that everyone thinks you are.
They see that I'm not an evil person and that I'm just a regular guy trying to make an honest fucking living. And for you to sit there and say that I'm not allowed to make a living is fucking bullshit. It's fucked up. And I'm
sorry, 2 from the dildo consequences. Most of the people that get to know him troll him, and they do it for good reason. Because he's an awful person, even when he's trying to pretend to be their friend. He's an awful, manipulative user of people. He only tries to manipulate people and glow them up so they'll either give him what he wants or they'll pretend to be his fan so he can get what he wants from them, because it's all about Cyraxx. He knows nothing of actual human relationships.
tired of everybody saying, oh, you need to leave the internet. Why should I have to leave the internet?
Well, because it's making you so sad, Cyraxx, because you keep posting videos going, I'm so sad, everyone's so mean to me on the internet. I don't understand why everyone on the internet hates me. What do you mean I have to leave the internet? The internet is where I love to be. What are you talking about?
Why should the guy that is minding his own business, trying to build himself back up, why should that person leave the internet? Like, why should I have to leave? I'm not the one that's stealing stuff from somebody. I'm not the one that's going out of my way to attack somebody.
You're the one sitting here crying because the internet is too rough of a place for you. You're literally that person who moves into an area of town and then complains about the way the area of town is. Oh, there's a club outside that is too loud and I can't get my sleep. Oh, there's people playing music. All these neighbors. I hate the way. Why do you go someplace and then complain how horrible it is? And then when people say, well, why don't you leave? You go, well, this is where I like to be. Because you're delusional.
If anything, I am minding my own business. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not talking to little kids. I'm not doing any fucking thing that these people are saying I'm doing.
Except you literally just admitted you were last week. And you came up with a terrible, convoluted story that once again proves you're lying. Because every time it's a terrible, convoluted story with you that shifts and changes that you can't seem to get right, it means it's a lie, because you got caught again, because you keep getting caught, and then you go, I'm not doing anything, because you think anyone's going to buy this bullshit lie every time you spout it. 5 from DEF CON, he has a very short memory, he absolutely does.
So why should I suffer? Like William,
Why should I suffer? Cyraxx, you are suffering by continuing to stay on the internet and playing these delusional games that only make your life worse. You would suffer less if you just left the internet and got a real job and went outside and experienced life. Instead, you're lazy and you're not allowed to because your grandma can't trust you. You're suffering because of your own stupidity, and you're sitting here crying because you're like, oh, it's everybody else, it's everybody else.
You say that you want to have a discussion, but you really don't. Anytime it comes down to when I want to talk about you stealing shit from me, you don't ever want to talk about that. The only thing you want to talk about is me being a supposed... That's all you ever want to talk about.
Yeah, because it's a big deal, Cyraxx. No one really cares about your stupid stolen AI songs getting lifted by Wance Chilkins and you saying Williams behind it every time. Everyone wants to talk about the criminal deeds that you continue to commit almost weekly. And then you go, I'm not doing it. And then you get caught again. And you go, I'm not doing it, guys. Don't worry. And then you get caught again. Yeah, people are a little bit more concerned than that than about your stupid little AI slop that you keep trying to put out and say, everybody loved me because I made some AI stuff.
When I have proven time and time again that I'm not that. Matter of fact, when Adult Protective Services came out here, they said the same thing, that I'm not a fucking...
Yeah. He's really trying to just push this lie that we've already said over and over is absolutely untrue. That not only would no one ever say it, but it's stupid that he would think that we would believe it. And he goes, ooh, I'll just say that APS said it now. APS said it now, and that'll give it even more credibility. Why do you think that gives it more credibility? You're going to be like, oh, because APS doesn't have body cam, so clearly that's why you're not going to be able to find the body cam footage, but they actually said it this time, guys. We don't fucking believe this stupid story. No one would ever say this shit.
And they even said that what you are doing is wrong. And it's not okay. And that you do need to fucking stop. You know, it fucking kills me because...
Yeah, which would have been a great idea to help the situation when he's a lunatic and causing family problems. And APS is considering stepping in because Sally can't handle him anymore. And he comes running down. Well, hey, everyone on the internet also thinks I'm a monster. You wanna deal with that for me? And APS will go, oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely gonna help your case, Cyraxx.
It kills me because I have so much potential to have a future. But it's like you just want to rip it away from me. And I don't understand why.
And then 2 from Edward. Then let APC say it, not you. Exactly. Let the police actually tell us and not him every time.
Like, I don't get it. Like, why do you want to hurt me so much? What the fuck did I ever do to you, William Glory Hole, and to you, N-word boy, to make you guys want to attack me on a daily basis? Like, I've not done anything to any of you guys. So why make me a target? I'm 34 years old. I am a grown-ass adult.
You know, if it wasn't like for everything else horrible about you, all the other reasons to not like what a person you are. A 35-year-old man who has no job begging for toys on the internet is enough reason to dislike you and not want anything good for you. A 35-year-old man should be going out and getting a job and paying for his own toys. That's enough of a reason. But you also have a massive criminal history that we should not like as well.
I should be fucking doing what I love and making an honest living. I shouldn't be sitting here fighting on the fucking internet all the time. And I'm sure all you guys in chat, like Alex and Geraldine, I know you guys can agree with that. CIA here can agree with that, man.
Yeah, a bunch of buddy trolls in his chat last night, sitting there going, "Yeah, Cyraxx, you are a really good guy, and they're all mean." And this is what these buddy trolls get out of him. Cyraxx whining about how everybody's so mean to him. Isn't it amazing when idiots think, "Oh, I'm gonna friend Cyraxx on Facebook and tell him he's great," and then he whines about everybody's so mean to him.
I'm 34 years old. I shouldn't have to put up with this. I really shouldn't. Like, I should be living my fucking life.
You should be, but you refuse to. Sorry, 750 from Nolan. 35 years old, no jobs ever, no desire to learn, never applied yourself. You did this to yourself. You get out of life what you put in. That is true. He gets exactly what he put in, and he put nothing into life, and that's why he has nothing.
Like, now because of you, William, and you, N-word boy, I now have to defend my fucking brand that you guys are trying to steal from me.
Defend his brand.
And CIA, I do need your help with that because William and N-word boy are trying to steal my Howard Hearts brand out from under me.
Oh my god. Like, it's just, like, this is the most important thing. APS was just there because he had another fucking meltdown with his family. Every time APS comes there and they don't take you away, it's not a good thing, Cyraxx. It's not like, oh, you're the next time they're even gonna believe it less. Every time APS has to show up at that house, it's another checkbox for why they're possibly gonna have to take you away because all these incidents just build up and it creates a case for why you're a problem. And then you think that just because they went there and they left without taking you away this time, it's a good idea to fall right back into your delusions and cause more problems with this ridiculous brand stuff. Instead of getting a job or making your life any better, you're going to play these stupid games.
I need your help. I need as many people's help as I can to protect my clothing brand. Because N-word boy and them are trying to get the trademarks for it, and I want to stop that from happening. Like, honestly, I'm at the point to where I don't even know who to really trust anymore, and I hate that.
Cyraxx, you shouldn't trust anyone. No one on the internet likes you. Get off the internet. You can't trust people on the internet. I know you're lonely and desperate for friends, and you're afraid of the real world, so you try to make all your life on the internet, including all your friends. But this always happens when you turn to the internet for friends. It goes badly.
Honestly, Aaron, I'm not sure, man. And to Alex, aka Bill, I do apologize, man.
Oh, sorry. 2 from Citrus. Hallow Hearts is already a clothing company, by the way. Yeah, well, he steals everything. Remember Urban Samurai? That was also stolen. DK Customs. DK Customs was also stolen. Literally every brand he can't even create a brand name on his own. He has to steal a brand name. How sad is that? A man who thinks he's creative, a musician, an artist, he can create stuff that you can't imagine. He's more talented than you can't imagine. Can't even create his own brand name that is original. That is pathetic.
I was trying to block somebody else, and I got you in the process, and I do apologize for that.
sorry. 5 from Zed's Dead. That Juggalo, Sicko, and LB who tried to wrangle him a few months ago in jail for rugs and essay of multiple... Wait, what? I don't know what that's going on. I don't know what's going on with that. You'll fill me in later. 5 from Metroid Prime. Stay off the internet. Can you take this hint after 8 bloody years? Please, someone send him to the sun. Yeah, he needs to see the sun. Get a nice vacation. 2 from Random Antics. He should have called it Goblin Gear. Yes, that would have worked.
Because there was somebody with a very similar name to yours, with the first name Bill, and I accidentally got yours, and I do apologize for that. But like, all I want out of life is to live my life again, dude. All I want out of life is to just do what I love and not be fucked with. I don't know. That's the thing, I don't know what they have or haven't done yet, man.
Oh, sorry. 1500 from Nolan. My mom was told I was going to be in jail or dead by the time I'm 18 as a kid. Now I have a great job, struggling with ADHD but doing great. Grow up, get a job, get offline. Remember Unicorn Garage? Yeah, he stole that too. He's stolen every brand name he's ever come up with.
But what I do know is this.
Oh, sorry, 5 from Crash Cooter Coot. If he was on OnlyFans shoving things for money, at least he would be putting in some effort. Yes, at least he would be putting in some effort, but he wouldn't be making money because who would pay for that? That would be horrible. That would be horrible.
I'm tired of watching everything I care about being ripped away from me. I'm tired of watching these people get away with this shit.
You know, it's shocking to me that people don't get into play more Gary Glitter songs. Honestly, I feel like he would perform the Hey song or Rock and Roll Part 2, whatever you want to call it. Really good. I feel like that would be, you know, he should get into Gary Glitter music.
Well, yeah, I am tired of watching everything I try to build for myself be ripped away by these assholes. Honestly, this is why I honestly need a fucking management team that knows what they're doing, that can help put a stop to these people.
Like, how are you going to pay a manager? What you're talking about is handlers. What you need is handlers. You need professionals who can deal with someone as stupid as you and wrangle you from doing stupid things online. That's called handlers, and usually they're only supplied by medical professionals in the state because APS has stepped in. So why don't you let APS step in and do their job?
Because I know you guys like what I do. I know there's a lot of you out there that do enjoy what I do. I know you guys enjoy my content and what I do. And I enjoy providing that content. I enjoy releasing music. I enjoy making gameplay videos. I enjoy creating a fucking clothing line that I am proud to say is mine. Like, I love doing that for you guys. I do. I love that.
Yeah, Cyraxx, you love sitting there pretending you're a brand designer, being like, I got merch that everyone's gonna buy and love. They're gonna rock my t-shirts. They're gonna see me rocking that t-shirt and they're gonna go, hey, we're gonna be friends. You just went into that delusional rant yesterday about a situation you made up in your head that couldn't possibly happen because you don't even leave your house. But you really love to live in these fantasies, but that was never, ever in the cards for you. That was never gonna happen. All of this is just delusion. That now you're sitting here crying because it got ripped away from you, and it was never in your hands to begin with. 5 from Zorkmaster. The original Hollow Hearts. He just made the 3 SNE stolen Some bonfire site too. I can't understand. He just made those AI. He made those AI ads for it. And he stole everything from AI and tried to sell it on Bonfire. But you know, it's been his dream since for 12 years, guys, to make this terrible AI shirt site. 2 from Metroid Prime. Does Mr. Sparkle still have glitter on his beard? Yes, he does. He absolutely will have glitter on him for the rest of the time.
But how can I do that when I'm constantly being attacked?
It was.
How can I do that when I'm constantly being stolen from by William Gloryhole and N-Word Boy on a con?
Just think, over 2 years ago, if he had just danced, this would never have happened. None of this would have happened. It all would have ended 2 years ago if he had just danced that one time, and he wouldn't do it.
Constant basis. I don't understand. I don't even understand why I was made a target to begin with. That's what I don't understand. How was I made a target? Why was I made a target?
Because you put yourself on the internet, you kept calling people out, you kept doing stupid things and causing problems, and then crying about how everyone's so mean to you and refusing to leave the internet, and then it starts all over again. And you don't understand why. You ever see that meme of the guy putting on clown makeup and going, why is everybody calling me a clown, as he puts on more and more clown makeup? Cyraxx, that is you.
What did I do to deserve to be targeted by the troll community?
Oh, sorry, 5 from Zork. Here we go, guys. There's already a Hallowed Hearts on Bonfire, but it's Hallowed Hearts with a 3 there. Shirts look close to his too. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me in the least that he stole literally everything. It doesn't surprise me.
From the very fucking beginning. I don't understand. Was it because of how I look? Was it because I was standing out and that I'm different? What was it?
He gives 3 reasons that he wants it to be, because he doesn't want it to believe. His ego can't handle it being any of the reasons that people lay out for him over and over. The fact that he's a monster, the fact that rage is his only emotion, that he says and does terrible things consistently. He turns around. What is it? Is the way I look, the way I act, or the way I look, guys? Which is it? It's the way you are, Cyraxx. You're a criminal, horrible person.
What was the fucking reason? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's true too. And if you give him any reason, the reason is not acceptable, and it's not the real reason until you finally admit that, yes, Cyraxx, I only dislike you because you look funny, and he can say, aha, I got you. Whoops, sorry. I don't care about you, diggity. 300 from Nolan. You've been told, you just didn't like the answer. That's true, exactly. He just didn't like the answer.
What's going on is not fucking normal. And all you guys in chat, including UCIA, and all y'all in chat right now that are in the comments, I know you guys can agree with this 100%. That what these people are doing, it's not normal.
No, what you're doing is not normal. To sit here and cry for literally a decade about how everyone is on the internet is so mean to you and stopping you from making any money, but it's totally your real job that you're destined to do, despite the fact that you admit no one likes you, you're miserable, you're constantly sad, you're constantly getting stuff stolen from you, and you don't make any money. But you continue to do it, and you say the problem is everyone else in the entire world, not you.
Normal, happy people don't do shit like this. This is not normal at all. On any level.
I do too.
If anything, it's fucking disturbing. It's wrong. It's fucked up. Like, I genuinely I don't know what to do anymore. You wanna know what my current day consists of?
Your current day consists of being delusional, literally all day long, pretending you're famous and a musician in the morning, and then pretending you're a famous gamer in the evening, and then pretending you're a little victim at night as you whine about all the mean trolls, and then waking up and doing it all over again, just being the most delusional man that has possibly ever lived in the entire world.
Currently, you know what I do currently? Nothing. I wake up in the morning, grab a cup of coffee. Well, I start a cup of coffee. Like, I start a thing of coffee.
Oh man, he's really trying to get around those things of people saying that his mommy has to make everything for him, and even coffee in the morning. Sally has to give him his little big boy coffee, trying to act like he can actually function the coffee maker on his own. Cyraxx, we know you're not allowed to, and even if you were allowed to, you couldn't figure out how to use it. Sally bottles up pre-made coffee in those little Starbucks bottles so you can feel like a big boy and drink it.
Hop in the shower.
And good, he's gonna lie about the shower thing too. You haven't changed your shirt now for over a week. The shirt you were wearing before that you wore for 10 days. But you want to sit there and lie and go, yeah, every morning I hop in the shower, guys. No, you don't.
Get out, grab coffee. Once it's done, grab breakfast, and then all I do all.
He's again trying to not admit that Sally makes everything for him. Instead of saying grab the breakfast, the breakfast Sally made. I mean grab breakfast. The breakfast I totally make myself. Okay, Cyraxx, that's totally helping your case. You pretend to be an adult because now you make your own meals. This is the thing. Steve keeps pointing out that Sally has to even cook for him because he's such a child that he can't even make his own food. And he's now trying to lie about that and obfuscate the fact that Sally just makes it for him. I grab breakfast, like everybody does. I grab breakfast, make myself some eggs and bacon, like everyone does, right? Sorry, 2 from Random Antics. Sorry, I'm going on a whole rant there. Sorry. He gets in the shower. He just don't turn it on. That is true. And 5 from Zork. I am a true Rax fan. His content makes me lol, and I feel confident in all my life choices, even the terrible ones. So that's good.
Right now, like, literally all I do all day right now is just sit here and watch TV and do nothing. Ever since my shit got destroyed, that's all I do is sit here and do nothing.
That's not even true. Yesterday, you put out like 4 hours of videos. How is that doing nothing, Cyraxx? That is almost getting to the point of a full-time job. If you were getting paid for it. If you even got minimum wage for this bullshit, but you don't. So you sit there making videos whining all day. That's what you do, Cyraxx. That's what you've done for your entire life. For the past 10 years, you've been sitting there delusional going, oh, I'm a music artist, I'm working on music. You spent most of your time whining in front of a camera.
Just waste away watching TV, not able to really do anything.
Yeah, maybe.
Not really doing anything at all, just watching TV. While these people rip away everything.
Yeah, you should.
That's all I do all day is just watch TV, and I don't do anything else. I don't go.
We didn't get to it in the video yesterday because God, that was a long stream. But in the long video I cut off, at some point he said something about like, oh, I wish I could get a job at Guitar Center. I wish I could go get a job at McDonald's. I wish I could go get a job at Dairy Queen. But my reputation around Akron is so bad that they won't even hire me. And they've said to me, they know, they understand, but they just can't risk hiring someone with a reputation like mine. Which has just like layers and layers of delusion there. Number one, trying to make us believe that he actually wishes he could do that. He definitely doesn't. He wouldn't do that. He would hate to do that. Number two, he really thinks they talk to him, and they totally believe that it's all just trolling. but that like, you know, they just can't. It's just, you know, they just can't risk it. It's an insurance thing. And number 3, that we're supposed to believe he actually went out there and talked to anybody. He hasn't left his attic in 2.5 years. But we're supposed to believe he talked to the managers of Dairy Queen, McDonald's. Anyways, 2 from Metroid Prime. Knowing he lives in his own hell brings me joy. It does me too, guys. It does.
Aside, I don't work on anything hardly. All I do is I just sit here, and that's it. And I hate that. I fucking hate that. I like working hard.
No, you don't. You do everything you can to avoid anything resembling hard work. From not even trying in your entire life to get a real job, to trying to use AI to create your art instead of spending any time learning how to draw or actually play the guitar or do anything you claim to do well. You just use AI and cheats on video games and just playing the music while you sing at the same time, and so no one can really hear you. Just little hacks you think that are get-arounds to working hard to make you famous without any actual hard work as you sit in your grandma's attic being lazy.
When I'm working on something, I enjoy the work. I enjoy putting time and effort into it. I enjoy working my ass off on my music, on my artwork, and especially my clothing line. Like, I love working on that shit.
His clothing line that hasn't done anything, that got released and taken off the internet within 11 minutes. He was, oh, I love selling clothing. You've never sold clothing. All you've ever done was slap shitty images on bonfire t-shirts and claim you're a designer. Anyone can do that. It's not anything. 5 from Citrus. People who actually work hard don't talk about how hard they work. That is true. That is true.
I love seeing the progress. I love being part of the process of my success.
Yeah, if that.
Like, I love, you know, I love the hard work. I absolutely love the hard work.
Boy has never put hard work into anything in his entire life. Never put hard work into anything in his entire life. He put 4 hours into an AI-generated ad for his stupid clothing line. 2 from Skylar. If Dewey from Scary Movie can get a job, so can you. That is a good point. Yeah.
Because when I'm sitting there and I'm working on something that I truly enjoy, I'm at peace. That's where I'm most at peace, is when I'm working on something and the outside world don't fucking matter.
Yeah, you're like a little child. When you're playing with your toys and your games, you ignore all the real problems in the world, like the looming homelessness, your lack of a career, your lack of any money, and you're really happy when you play with your toys. But that's not being an adult, and that's not setting up a life for yourself, and it's not having a career.
Yeah. When I'm sitting down and I'm recording a song, my physical body is here, but my mind is off somewhere else. Like, my mind's not even on this plane of existence when I'm in that moment of recording. When I'm in that moment and I'm recording and I'm doing my thing, I'm not thinking about how I want the song to come out. My mind is just...
Yeah, well, maybe that's why you make terrible music, Cyraxx, because, when you're recording, you're not even thinking about how you want the song to come out. It just comes out as garbage because you don't put any effort into anything. You just think you're such an amazing artist. You can just sit there and pick up a guitar and sing, and it'll come out perfectly without any effort. And you think that's proof that you're the hardest working individual on YouTube.
Off in another dimension somewhere. Like, and that's how it is with me when I'm doing anything. Whether it's my music, whether it's my clothing line, whether it's my artwork. When I'm sitting down doing something I love, everything else just disappears. The same thing whenever I'm doing and I know you guys have seen me doing a lot of sim racing content.
Oh my god, yeah, Cyraxx, we know. When you play video games like a child, again, you zone out from the world. And you forget about all your chores, all your big boy problems like looming homelessness, the fact that you have no career, nothing going for you, and you totally have a fun time playing your games, convincing yourself you're a superstar behind the wheel. But that's not having a career. That's not being a successful racer. That's being a delusional little child who really likes video games.
When I'm behind that rig, and I'm behind that wheel, and I'm having fun, whether I'm cruising with my friends, just, doing a cruise around and chill type deal, or whether I'm competing in a drift event, or whether I'm doing a racetrack event, or whether I'm doing a rally stage event, to me, when I'm in that moment and I'm behind that wheel, everything else just disappears. Nothing else matters to me.
And don't forget, just yesterday, I told that story about how that random guy in a grocery store who was wearing the same brand as him totally told him that sim racing is just like real racing, unprompted for no reason at all. And that totally proves that his sim racing is totally just like real racing, and that his whole idea that he's a career sim racer isn't a joke.
It's just literally me, the wheel, the car, and the road. And just being in the fucking moment. Being in that moment is what I live for. Whether it's behind the wheel racing, or cruising around and having fun, or whether it's on the mic, or doing my clothing brand, or doing my artwork. When I'm in that moment, I live for that. I live for those moments. I live for the moment when I put something out.
Yeah, you live in a world of fantasy, Cyraxx. You literally live in a world of fantasy. You are too scared to drive a real car, so you created this fantasy world where you can be a racer on video games. God, I don't even know, I don't remember where, if it's in these videos or it was in the ones we didn't watch yesterday, but he had a whole thing where he talked about when he goes out with Sally, he curls up in the back seat and plays his little handheld video games while hiding from the trolls. I mean, can you imagine being this pathetic? Being 35 years old, going to the grocery store with your grandmother. I don't know if this actually happened, but even if it did, this is a pathetic story. And you curl up in the back seat, hiding below the windows, playing with your little handheld game so no one can see you and make fun of you. 35 years old. Two from Metroid Prime. Is it just me, the wheel, the car? Oh, sorry. It's just me, the wheel, the car, and the roaches. It's true. It's true. And the bed bugs and the mice, guys. And the mice.
And people say, hey, this is fucking awesome. Or, hey, I really like this. Like when I did that ad for...
That's right. He also said he wears a hood, a mask, and glasses so he doesn't draw any attention to himself.
for my clothing brand. You guys absolutely crushed it. When I sent it to you guys absolutely loved when I showed y'all that ad. You guys fucking loved it. And when I knew, when I got that feedback from you guys, I knew I had something special.
Yeah, when his stupid buddy trolls in his Facebook group of 12 people. There was I was watching this last night before I went to sleep. There was 12 people watching his stupid Facebook stream. He's got 12 buddy trolls tell him, yes, Cyraxx, that's a really good ad. And he's like, yeah, this means I'm destined to become a clothing designer because 12 people in the world totally think I'm good. 5 from Steve. Crazy he was going to use that $1,400 for a new PC instead of giving it to Sally. Yeah, of course he was. He's a selfish little boy. He probably had this dream in his head where that was acceptable to do because he was going to use that to buy a new computer, and he was instantly going to be famous and a millionaire, and then he would just give Sally a little bit of money to, you know, pay her back for raising him for his entire life, and, you know, she was never going to get a cent.
I knew I had something good. And the fact that these assholes can sit there and rip it away like that, I can't even wrap my head around it.
That is true, too. That is true.
Like, I couldn't even wrap my head around it.
Yeah, she did. She did.
And why do that when I can show it to you right here?
Yeah, he was definitely going to try to lie to Sally with some story about how this was payment for his amazing work, and it only proves that he's a celebrity and she needs to let him keep doing it. And that didn't happen, and it just more of his plan just falls apart in front of his eyes.
Hang on. Why send it to you when I could show it to you?
Oh god, is he gonna show his goddamn AI? Is he gonna show his AI movie? Oh, good god, yeah, if he's gonna show his...
sideways for just a moment.
Oh my god.
So you all can see.
Why would you do it sideways? You know the camera isn't gonna turn automatically. Just do it in portrait and just accept it's going to be cut off instead of making everybody crane their neck. Amazing.
I know, I'm not. I'm going to turn the sound up a little bit.
Alright.
This isn't just...
Yeah, okay.
Steal from me.
Oh, heart apparel net.
I don't care about his goddamn
Wear the
ad.
darkness.
Don't care about his
Own
ad.
the light.
Own the light. Wear the darkness. Own the light. What is stupid... What a goddamn stupid tagline for a clothing brand. Own the darkness, wear the light. Ah, it's fucking stupid. Yeah, the BAFTA. Where is that? The BAFTA.
And that is my brand that these assholes are trying to fucking steal from me.
Yeah.
And that right there is what they are trying to steal from me. That right there is the very thing that they are trying to steal away from me and trademark so I can't make any money.
Cyraxx, you weren't going to make any money from that anyways for, like, I don't know, let's call it 27 reasons. I mean, it was stupid, it was derivative, it was stolen, you were only going to put it out to, like, 8 friends on Facebook, and they weren't going to buy anything from you, and even if they all bought something from you, that wouldn't have made it a success. Like, I mean, how many reasons do you need to go through why that stupid t-shirt idea wasn't going to make you a successful brand designer? You're just a delusional little boy. That's right, too. And he was going to buy a couple shirts himself, basically throwing away any profits he made almost immediately. Because he's a genius designer.
What that ad spoke about is what I want that brand to stand for. Because when people wear that clothing, I want people to feel like they're part of something. I want people to feel like, hey, when they're wearing that brand, that they're a part of a movement, they're part of a family, they're part of a community. They're part of something that, you know, is bigger than themselves. And that's why I started that brand, because not only is it a type of clothing that I would wear, Like, not only is it something that I would genuinely wear on any given fucking day, but I know that it's stuff that I know that you guys would rock, that you guys would want to wear, that you guys would want to get behind. And that's why I need help stopping William and N-word Boy from being able to come after me ever again and my stuff. I am fucking tired of this. I've been working on that brand for over 12 fucking years.
Yeah, 12 years. 12 years in the making, this stupid brand that was totally going to make him a successful designer. He puts it out 12 minutes later on YouTube. William gets it shut down. That was his success. It's an amazing life plan.
And I finally have been fortunate enough to be able to bring that brand to life. And the fact that they're trying to steal it from me it needs to stop. Like, it fucking needs to stop. I need my life back. Like, I don't care about the music. I can always make more music. That's not a big deal.
I don't care about the music. I can always make more music. No, you can't. You can't make music. You can't make music because, number one, it always gets stolen. Number two, you're bad at making music. And number three, you don't have toys to make music on anymore, Cyraxx. Ridiculous. And also, how you could just make another shop. I mean, just make another shop. If your worry is it's going to get shut down again, then don't steal your AI stolen designs.
Like, I can always make more music. That's not a big deal. I can always come up with new shit.
Yeah.
But with this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
A bonfire t-shirt store that you upload images to. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It sounds like maybe this was his last chance. Like Sally said something like, you got a month to make this shit work, and then I am done. Then I am done. You're getting a job or you're going to a group home because I am done with this. And he goes, this is my last chance. I gotta make this t-shirt shop work. And I gotta get it $1,400 from a random stranger online. And if this all falls apart, well then shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me that I am proud to say that I have started. It was a random number that I don't know.
I am betting you. I'm betting you it's not a random number he doesn't know. I mean, who the hell was he calling last night? Who the hell do you think is calling him? Come on. I mean, I don't know for sure. I have no idea who's calling him, but I would put a guess it's one of 3 people. And we probably know who every single one of them are.
It's literally just a random number that I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure.
But if any of you guys out there can please help me to get my brand protected from these people, like, that would mean the world to me.
Yeah.
I need help protecting this brand. I need as much help as I can get. Because I don't want them getting their hands on it.
You know, that's actually a good point. I didn't even think of. I've never gotten a spam call on my text now numbers. I've never gotten a spam call on my text now numbers. The only way anyone calls is because they know the number. It's definitely someone he knows. Because he doesn't have a phone number because Sally won't allow him anymore. So he has to use text now numbers on Wi-Fi. Yeah, definitely is. Oh yeah, he's looking at it. He knows who it is. He knows exactly who it is. Look at him. And then he ends the stream. Because he knows exactly who it is. Obviously it was not a random number. Now I have a better idea who it might have been. that caused him to end the stream. Now it's down to, I mean, in my head it's down to one of two people, but I don't know, so I'm not going to say any names. So then he came on this morning, early in the morning, to make a little crying video saying he's retiring from the internet. And I don't know who actually cut this video, but I stole it from Goblin Records official. So let's just say I got it from them and they made the cut. But as always, let's hear Cyraxx crying about his requirement, guys. Cyraxx's daily requirement.
Good morning, everyone. I'm not necessarily fully awake because I don't have any coffee yet, but this...
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is very important. It needs to be said. William, I know you're full of shit. And boy, I know you're full of shit as well. That document that you guys did leads to a fake address. And I'm tired of dealing with your guys' bullshit. I am done with the troll shit. I don't want any part of it.
Sorry. 2 from Zork. Put his face on a shirt with do what? Money. Yeah, any of us could do that. We could make money from it, but he's not allowed to. He would get it shut down immediately, even if that was a good idea.
I want no part of the troll community.
Should I make a t-shirt shop? Should I make a t-shirt shop with one shirt, Cyraxx's face, do what, in like the most, like the plainest, the least creative text, and just sell that, and just to shove it in his face, just do what in his face, and just the least creative way possible, and sell it.
Because, William, you are literally an evil person. You are a demon in human form.
Yeah, William's a demon.
And I want nothing to do with demonic people like you. I am a child of God, not a child of Satan.
She's a child of God now. Again, like a week and a half ago, he was sitting there saying he works for Satan, he's demonic, and you guys have to fear him because he's the devil. And now he's a child of God again. He's a child of God. He just needs a little halo over his little head.
And I want nothing to do with you, William, or your community, period. Which is why from here on out, no matter what you say, no matter what you do, I'm not going to respond to you.
Yeah, final video to William. He's never gonna respond to William again. This is the last time he's ever gonna bring up William's name. Guys, final video.
Because last night, thanks to a very good friend of mine, I learned a lot about myself.
Oh my God! Every night I learn so much about myself. Things are different now. He's just a delusional little boy. He's so ridiculous.
And I'm taking that journey to take time off from Facebook as far as posting and doing anything.
So what I think to that is the only reason he's saying this is because he talked to a friend last night, or more likely a buddy troll, who convinced him that either he has a new platform he can go to that definitely the trolls aren't going to find him on, that he can totally be successful on, or more likely he's going to try to do Kick again, and this time people aren't going to find him because he's got a hidden account that nobody's going to find. So he's not going to be off Facebook, he's not going to be off the internet, he's going to be hiding on some other platform that I would say we will know if he's going to another platform within 3 days. And if he doesn't go to another platform, he'll make another Facebook video later today.
because I want to take that journey to find what it is that I'm meant to do.
Yeah, he might go to TikTok. He might.
I want nothing to do with the troll community. I am not a lolcow, I am a human being. I don't understand how you found me, William, and N-word. Boy, I don't know how you guys found me. But starting today, I am walking away from it all. I am walking away from the troll community.
He's walking away from the troll community, as if that's his choice. As if that's his choice. As if he can exist on the internet and have no trolls aware of him or want to have anything to do with him. He can just walk away. That was his choice, guys. He just has to walk away. Why didn't he think of this 12 years ago?
I want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with the trolls. I want to focus on myself and getting better. So, William, I know what you're probably going to say to this, but that's fine. And Word Boy, I know you'll probably say the same thing, and that's fine. And I respect your choice. But all I ask is that you, William, and you, N-Word Boy, leave me alone.
That's gonna work. Just ask them to leave him alone. He's gonna walk away from the internet and hide on a different platform that he thinks he can be successful on and make money that the trolls will never find. And all William has to do is leave him alone, and that's what's gonna happen. He totally thinks this is gonna work this time. The same stupid ploys. Never, ever in his head does he come up with a new plan, an original thought, anything. Just tries the same stupid shit he always tries. He's gonna hide on a new platform, try and make it famous there, and be famous enough there before any trolls find him, and then use his massive fan base to fight off all the trolls. And it never works. It never works.
I am not a threat to you. I am not a danger to you. There is no reason for you to attack me. I am not your victim anymore. I am not your punching bag anymore. Because as of today, I am rebuilding myself, reinventing myself permanently over the next few months.
Over the next few months. I mean, he did just say last night he was retiring. He wasn't going to come back for a few months. And then he immediately, and I mean immediately, came back to do another fucking Facebook video, whine about the trolls. Now he's going away again. It's just a stupid game he plays. Just trying to really fool himself more than anyone else that he's doing something while he does absolutely nothing with his life.
I want absolutely nothing to do with the evil that you and William put out, N-Word Boy. And same for you, William. You guys are pure evil in its most raw form, and I want nothing to do with it. I am emotionally drained and emotionally tired and mentally drained and mentally tired.
Yeah, we all are.
From all this shit. Because all I've ever known for the last 8 years is fighting, battling nonstop. And I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of battling. I'm tired of fighting a war that I did not ask to be brought into.
Cyraxx, you have literally begged over and over for exactly all this. You sat there on your own streams trying to say, don't mess with my friends, mess with me. And everybody messes with you. You go, why would anybody mess with me? I'm just a poor little boy. And I've never invited this stuff on me when you sat there saying, William, come to my house, come to my house. You're ridiculous and delusional.
And William, I don't know how you found me, but I can tell you this. That I am walking away from you and N-word boy. You guys do not own me like you think you do.
He thinks one of two things are going to happen when he does this. And sometimes he hopes for both. Sometimes he hopes for them separately on different videos. But one of two things almost every time. One is that he hopes people are going to go, no, Cyraxx, we love you. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. Please come back. We love your music. We can't stand for you to retire. And then no one says that. And that's why he comes back like almost immediately. When he does that, he comes back almost immediately. Or sometimes he hopes that he can fake out the trolls and be like, I'm retiring, and go hide on a new channel, a new platform, a new account, whatever he thought he could do to hide from the trolls. Sometimes he does them both at the same time, but he's always doing one of those two with these stupid retirement vids. Because don't kid yourself. He has no plans to ever retire. He's gonna do this delusional shit for his entire life.
I am my own person, and it's time for me to take charge of my life. I'm sick and tired of you two acting like you own me when you do not. And as I said, William, I will not be responding to you or N-word boy ever again.
Yeah, final time. He's never going to respond until, the next time they do anything that pisses him off and he needs some attention, he's going to make a video whining about them again. We need to make like a counter. Like, what time it's noon on 7/8. Count down the hours until Cyraxx calls out William again.
And yes, it's been hard. God, you guys are so evil.
God, you guys are so evil. Yeah, he probably is. He probably is.
And I'm sorry, y'all, when I close my eyes, it's not because I'm tired, it's because
It's because you're lying, Cyraxx. Because you lie and you close your eyes, you lie and you say bullshit, and you don't want people to see your lying eyes.
It's hard talking about this shit.
Oh, yeah.
But to William and N-word boy, I don't care what you say or do. I'm not responding to you anymore. I don't care what you say about me. I don't care what you try to do. I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I've said that before. I'm pretty sure that Sally told him when he was a child that she can tell by the way his eyes look that she can tell when he's lying. And like a child, he goes, oh, well, I'll just close my eyes when I lie, and then mommy won't be able to tell. And then Sally could just tell every time he was lying because he would close his eyes when he lies. But it was ingrained in him, and now as an adult, he just closes his eyes every time he lies. It's actually amazing. Yeah. My short on that just hit, I think, 50,000 views and 2,000 likes. It got like a second wind after a year. It's amazing. He just farted.
So this video is going to be my final video for a very long time. And I don't mean just like a day or two, no. I mean like for months.
Yeah, for months. For months, Cyraxx is going to be gone for months. Again, count down the hours till he comes back.
This is going to be my final video because I want to rediscover myself.
Yeah.
I want to reinvent myself for success. And the only way I'm ever going to achieve that is to block out certain people, which is what I'm going to be doing today. Sorry, I was just thinking about all the messed up shit.
Oh my god, this little drama queen. I do like how yesterday was supposed to be the greatest day of his life. Yesterday was supposed to be the greatest day of his life. He was going to own William. He was going to get a bunch of money. He was going to buy all his toys. He was going to put out his shirt brand. He was going to be on the road to being the most successful YouTuber ever. And it was just, it all just fell apart so quickly for him. Just so quickly. He's back to, well, not even square one. He's back to square zero.
And I am saying this with
Definitely.
every ounce of me.
That's gross.
That I am done fighting.
Yeah, sitting Cyraxx, I will fight no more.
I'm done arguing. I'm done giving you trolls what you fucking want. I am totally done.
Shitball.
So, to my friends, my real friends, I want to say thank you guys for standing by me on this journey. As for William, N-word Boy, and the rest of the troll community, there's only one thing you can expect from me from here on out. And that is this. When it comes to you guys, you will hear nothing but radio silence from me.
Radio silence.
So this is a big chance. Signing off for the last time to begin my journey. This is James Wilkins, aka Cyraxx, signing off.
Dramatic little boy. All right. Well, that was Cyraxx's second retirement in 24 hours. We'll look out for him to come back later today and cry more about the trolls, possibly overnight. We'll see. We'll see. He gets bored really quickly, really easily. So, he'll be back. He has nothing else to do but sit here and whine about trolls without toys. Excuse me. That is all I got for this one, guys. As always, I appreciate y'all coming by. I will catch you guys at the next one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.